Just a quick observation. I'm sitting here in my house and I'm actually packing. You know how packing makes you feel? There's boxes and stuff everywhere. And I'm sitting here thinking about where I'm moving to. So I'm moving out of a house that I've lived in for, 12 years, and I'm moving into my family home. My parents are decided to live at their beach house, their vacation house permanently, and I get the honor of moving back into my childhood home. So I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, wow, our generations have really changed. When my grandparents wanted to do something, they saved for it. They bought everything in cash. I actually came across a little tiny billfold that had leather partitions in it. It was separate, so you could put money in it, and actually would say on there, groceries or whatever bills, and they would save their money in cash, and that's how they would do their finances. It's changed since then, hasn't it? We've gone from hearing about these stories about people buying things in cash to using credit, to financing. And I was thinking about that this morning. My parents can actually say they were living in this house. They've lived there for 42 years, because that's how old I am. And they can actually say that they have that house free and clear. It's paid off. It's done. And I was sitting here thinking, my husband and I could tell the story of, we've owned this, car for the last 18 months and we financed it. Who wants to talk like that? Who wants to have that kind of a story? That's not fun. I want to have the story that says, everything you see, Simba, I own. I want those kinds of stories. So I'm going to put a challenge out to myself. My husband and I have been talking about this. We're not going to finance cars anymore. We're not going to finance, jewelry anymore. We're not going to pay somebody else a finance charge so that we can boost our own ego, because that's what it is. If you're driving a car that you're making a payment on, you're driving it because of your ego. I said it. Danny Johnson said it at First Steps to Success, and I've repeated it, and I'm saying that to myself. If you have a car, if you have anything besides a mortgage is a fantastic debt to have because it gains value. Cars don't. I'm driving a Jetta right now that I can't even sell. I can't even give it back to the dealer. Nobody will buy it because I bought it for one price, drove it off the lot, and now the stinking thing is depreciated so much. I'm driving a car that has a recall on it. I don't even want to go there. So anyway, lesson learned. Do your research, but if you can afford to do a $2,000 car and a $100 payment to yourself in a year, you trade that that car in, and you take that payment that you've been saving for a whole year, get yourself a better car. You can do that every 2 years, and pretty soon, you know what? You're going to be driving your dream car, and it's going to be paid for in cash, and you're going to be the one sitting at at home laughing at the bank because you kept your money. I can't wait to have a story like that myself. So anyway, just a tidbit. Yeah, I got distracted. I'm supposed to be packing. So anyway, have a great day. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.